Blood flow problems like feeling numb, having cold hands and feet, and that painful pins and needles feeling are more than just a normal part of getting older. They are a clear warning sign. It means the system inside your body that delivers life-giving oxygen and food to every cell is starting to fail. If you do nothing about this poor blood flow, it leads to things we fear. This includes losing your memory, having pain all the time, and losing your independence. But listen carefully. What I am going to tell you today is a simple answer approved by doctors. It uses only 2 important vitamins. These 2 strong nutrients can actually rebuild and make your blood flow system new again, even if you are over 60. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what they are, how to take them, and the one mistake most people make that totally stops them from working. I promise your life does not have to be limited by poor circulation. My name is Dr. Sandra Cerati. For the last 20 years, I have helped thousands of older people just like you get back their health and energy by focusing on easy, science-backed food plans. The main cause of almost all circulation problems in older people is something called endothelial dysfunction. Imagine your blood flow system is like the water pipes in an old house. When you were young, those pipes, which are your arteries and veins, were clean, bendy, and wide open. Blood went through them easily. But as we get older, especially after 60, many years of hidden swelling, exposure to bad things, and even what we eat causes the smooth inner skin of those pipes, called the endothelium, to become stiff, sticky, and damaged. This is not about a big blockage yet. This is about the tiny, unseen ability of your blood vessels to open and close correctly. When that ability is hurt, the small vessels, the tiny tubes that feed your toes, your fingers, and your brain, start to starve. That is when you feel the numbness, the constant coldness, and the weakness. The good news is that this damage can be fixed, but you need the right tools to repair the pipe lining itself. Most older people do not know this next part. The first and most important vitamin for fixing endothelial damage and bringing back good blood flow is vitamin K2, especially the MK7 type. Most people know about vitamin K for helping blood clot, but K2 plays a completely different role in staying healthy as you age. Think of vitamin K2 as the traffic cop for calcium inside your body. You need calcium for strong bones, but when your inner vessel lining is damaged, calcium can start to stick where it should not be, in the soft walls of your arteries. This process is called arterial calcification. It is what makes your arteries stiff like old plastic, instead of soft and flexible like a healthy rubber tube. Vitamin K2 MK7 turns on special proteins that actually pull the extra calcium out of your arteries. It then sends it to your bones and teeth where it belongs. By cleaning the calcium buildup from the artery walls, vitamin K2 makes your vessels bendy again. This lets them open and close correctly. This quickly makes the amount and speed of blood flow better, especially to far-off places like your feet. We are not just hiding a symptom here, we are fixing the actual physical hardening of your arteries. Not having enough K2 is one of the biggest hidden reasons for age-related circulation problems. The recommended amount for most older people looking to improve blood flow is about 180 to 360 micrograms of the MK7 type every day. Keep listening. The next solution is even better. The second powerful nutrient, the one that works perfectly with K2, is vitamin D3. You might think of D3 for bone health, and you were right, but its job in blood flow is just as important. Vitamin D is not just a vitamin, it is a hormone starter that has sensors on almost every cell in your body. And yes, that includes the cells of your endothelium, the inner lining of those blood vessels. Studies have always shown a strong link between low vitamin D levels and a higher risk of heart problems, including poor circulation and high blood pressure. Vitamin D helps control the release of a substance called nitric oxide, which is the body's natural way to widen blood vessels. Think of nitric oxide as the inside switch that tells your arteries to relax and open up. This immediately lowers resistance and makes blood flow better. When you do not have enough D3, your body cannot make enough nitric oxide. Your blood vessels then stay tight, leading to bad circulation and higher pressure. Also, D3 is a strong force against swelling, inflammation. Since constant inflammation is the main reason for vessel damage, vitamin D3 works like a powerful shield. It keeps your arteries safe from daily damage. Together, K2 cleans the calcium from the pipes, and D3 relaxes the pipes by helping make nitric oxide. That is why they are the perfect pair for healthy blood flow in older people. The main thing is finding the best dose. For many older people, this might be between 2,000 and 5,000 international units every day. But always check your levels with your doctor. That simple blood test is very important. Now, you cannot just take supplements. Your food support for better blood flow must start on your plate. To get natural vitamin K2, eat fermented foods like natto, which has the most K2. But if you cannot eat that, look for hard cheeses like Gouda and Swiss, and butter from grass-fed cows. For vitamin D3, sunlight is always the best, but that is hard for many seniors, especially in winter. Oily fish like salmon, mackerel, and dairy with added vitamins are helpful. But let us talk about the foods that directly help make that nitric oxide that vitamin D is supporting. These are called nitrate-rich foods. Try adding a daily serving of beets, either whole or as a juice, spinach, arugula, or even a little bit of dark chocolate. These foods give your body the basic materials it needs to create that artery-relaxing nitric oxide, which strongly and naturally boosts your blood flow. This food plan creates the perfect setting for the two key vitamins to do their job. Besides the two vitamins, we need to think about some second ways to improve blood flow. I call these the active helpers. The easiest and often forgotten helper is water. Blood is mostly water, and even mild thirst makes your blood thicker and slower. This puts more stress on your heart and makes it harder for blood to reach your hands and feet. Try to drink half your body weight in ounces of clean water daily. For example, if you weigh 150 pounds, aim for 75 ounces of water. Another active helper is simple movement. You do not need to run a race. Walking for 10 to 15 minutes, 2 to 3 times each day, is like giving your circulation system a gentle, needed push. The muscle squeezing works like a second pump. This helps the blood in your veins push back up to your heart. This is especially important for stopping swelling and blood collecting in your legs and ankles. Keep watching. The biggest mistake is coming soon. Let us change the subject a little bit to a related common problem, neuropathy. Bad blood flow is one of the main causes of painful nerve damage, peripheral neuropathy, that burning, tingling, or sharp pain, usually in the feet and hands. When those tiny blood vessels do not deliver enough oxygen and food, the delicate nerves start to starve and die. The pain you feel is the nerves sending danger signals. While K2 and D3 are essential basic fixes, for active nerve damage, you need to add one more supplement, alpha lipoic acid, or ALA. ALA is a strong antioxidant that can dissolve in both fat and water. This means it can get into every part of the nerve cell to fix the damage. Studies show that taking 600 milligrams of RALA daily can greatly lessen nerve pain and numbness. This is a direct fix for the nerve, but it works with the better blood flow that K2 and D3 are giving. You must fix the plumbing and heal the nerves at the same time. For more advanced fixes for your circulation, we look past supplements and food and focus on physics. Your body position and lifting your legs are incredibly strong yet free tools for improving blood flow. When you sit for long times, especially bent over, you squeeze the large arteries in your hip and middle body. Make it a habit to stand up and walk for at least 60 seconds every hour. When you are resting, lift your legs. Lifting your feet above the level of your heart for just 15 minutes a few times a day uses gravity. This helps the blood that has collected in your lower legs flow back toward your middle body. This is a huge help for reducing ankle swelling and tiredness. Another advanced tip is deep stomach breathing. When you breathe deeply, you make a suction in your chest that helps pull the vein blood from your lower body back toward your heart. Simple, deep, slow belly breaths, 5 minutes a day, can literally make your blood system work better. Now let us look at the habits that ruin all your efforts to improve blood flow. The biggest mistake, the one that weakens vitamin K2 and D3, is constant stress. When you are stressed, your body fills up with cortisol and adrenaline. These stress hormones are vasoconstrictors. This means they physically tell your arteries to squeeze closed. You could be taking the best supplements in the world, but if you are always very stressed, your own body is fighting against the artery opening effects you are trying to achieve. Find a simple way to lower stress that works for you. Maybe 5 minutes of quiet thinking, listening to music, or gentle stretching. The second mistake is thinking that all fats are bad. This causes older people to use fake vegetable oils. These oils have too much unstable omega-6 fats and cause the long-term swelling that hurts the inner lining of vessels. Focus on healthy, stable fats like extra virgin olive oil, avocados, and the omega-3s found in oily fish. These healthy fats fight swelling and directly support the smooth, flexible walls of your blood vessels. The third major mistake is not enough sleep. During deep sleep, your body repairs that inner vessel lining and balances hormones. Not getting enough sleep leads to constant low-level swelling and hurts your body's natural ability to control blood flow. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of good sleep every night. To give your blood flow a big, powerful boost, I suggest adding a few science-backed products. First is L-arginine. L-arginine is a protein building block that your body uses to make nitric oxide, that natural artery relaxer we talked about earlier. Taking L-arginine can directly raise the amount of nitric oxide, leading to immediate artery widening and better circulation. The useful dose is usually about 3 to 5 grams daily. Secondly, think about adding coenzyme Q10, CoQ10. CoQ10 is crucial for making energy in every cell, especially the heart. Since improving circulation puts a small demand on the heart, CoQ10 makes sure the pump itself is working as well as possible. It also has strong effects that protect the blood vessel walls from more damage. A dose of 100 to 200 milligrams daily is highly suggested for older people, especially those taking cholesterol-lowering drugs, statins, which can lower CoQ10 levels. L-arginine and CoQ10 are powerful partners to your K2 and D3 base. Now, let us put all of this information into a simple, easy daily plan. This is your final action summary for the best blood flow. Every morning, take your main 2 vitamins, vitamin K2, MK7, at a dose of 180 to 360 micrograms, and vitamin D3 at the right dose for your needs. Ideally, take them with a small source of healthy fat, like a tablespoon of olive oil, to absorb them better with breakfast. Make sure to include nitrate-rich foods like spinach or beet powder, and consider adding your alpha-lipoic acid if you have nerve damage, plus L-arginine. Throughout the day, keep up that steady water intake by constantly sipping water. Every hour, stand up and move for 60 seconds. In the late afternoon, take 15 minutes to lift your feet above your heart while doing those slow, deep belly breaths. Finally, before bed, take your CoQ10 dose and make sure you are getting ready for 7 to 8 hours of unbroken, good sleep. This complete plan addresses the root cause of vessel damage, cleans the arteries, relaxes the vessels, and heals the nerves. It's not just a bunch of supplements, it's a full blood flow repair program. I want you to know this. Age is not a final sentence. The human body, even after 60, has an amazing ability to heal and fix itself. Do not let that coldness in your feet or the tingle in your fingers convince you that this is simply how you must feel now. It is not. By giving your body the right tools, especially these two key vitamins, you can completely bring back the health and flexibility of your blood vessels and reclaim your comfort, energy, and independence. Take charge of your circulation today. You deserve to feel full of life at every age. If you found this information helpful, please take a moment to click the like button below and share this video with a friend who needs to hear this. Your support helps me keep creating simple, doctor-approved health solutions for older people. And do not forget to subscribe so you do not miss my next video on bone strength.